Okay, this one now is a first family one, so this would be go to a Clemens, which is my last name, Clemens family reunion, and these take place in the Midwest, generally in North Dakota or South Dakota. And I don't think I've actually gone to one. I might have gone to one when I was really, really young, but it wasn't at the point where I was fully conscious and even aware that I was on this mothership being Earth. But that would be a very neat experience and something I would like to do, because I grew up, I would say, not being, yes, I'd go a couple times a year to see family, whether it be my dad's side or mom's side in the lower 48, being the continental U.S., but most of the time I was up in Alaska and almost disconnected a lot of times, so just me, my mom, and my dad for the most part. So I think it'd be cool to just have a better understanding of who's really in the family. Next one would be go on a hike with my mom, a certain part of the world, kind of along the France-Spain border. It's called the El Camino Border de Santiago, I believe. I forget what the whole historical background on it is, but something my mom really wants to do, and I think it'd be really cool to do it with her, of course, and something that would take a while, and it would just be very fun, leisureful traveling time. Okay, last couple, or last several. 10, Burning Man. Why not? Why not? I mean, in the middle of a desert, and you set up a tent city, essentially, and you're all trying to collab and function together and survive in the middle of a sandy, dusty, hot, cold environment, being the desert is called. I want to call it Mojave Desert. I don't think that's even remotely close. It might just be called Death Valley. And in Death Valley, it's in Nevada, whatever desert that is. But I think the closest town or something is 300 plus miles away or something like that. But it's very definitely a unique event for sure. I don't know how. By the time if I go to it, how commercialized it'll be by that sense. I mean, it's already commercialized as is. So maybe by that time it'll be a different event that'll different gathering that replicates what Burning Man was when it was a lot younger in its existence, but still, I think it'd be a cool experience. Learn to dance is my next one. I used to take ballroom dance lessons for a little bit, but legitimately learn how to dance, probably even enter a dance competition with a partner, see if I can snag some gold. More of the passionate dances such as salsa. What's the B one? I want to say I was gonna say Baccarina, but that's a mixture of whatever B word I'm thinking of and ballerina, so that's not it at all. It starts with a B, I can't remember. So I guess I should say just more Latin American dance styles. Those are definitely very passionate. But I guess any dances in general, whatever kind of find in the area at the time of my life that I can take classes and consistently learn and have a partner on a day-to-day basis that I can practice with and enter in competition. I think it'll be another neat experience. Last couple here, go back to doing improv, something I enjoy, and maybe more on a consistent basis to build upon that skill for sure. Do stand-up comedy. I want to say that's going to be a while until I do that, just because I feel like when I do it, I want to really have a lot of life experience behind me, so it makes it easier to tell some stories. Just because right now I feel like I don't have much life experience, not much at all, not enough to where I'm going to be satisfied. And will I ever be satisfied? I hope not. I really hope not. All right, next one, my last one for what I have right now on this list. But like I say, it's always going to be continually updated and hopefully continually adding unattainable, bodacious, monstrous goals once I continually get more of a clear path in my mind for what I want to accomplish. And I just saved my board from crashing, my whiteboard right here from crashing onto my phone and stuff, as that almost just happened. My last one I have right now would be archery. So bow hunting is what I really think would be cool to do, and actually hunting for something that I'm going to eat. So providing my own meat. I think that's another perspective gain where you're hunting for the food you're going to eat and just having that experience of seeing the game that you kill in life essentially passing through it, and then eating it and having such an appreciation and humbleness and thankfulness for what you are eating and just the quality of that food and how much it's going to be more beneficial in that sense and in that cycle of food compared to how we eat nowadays. Okay, I think that's long enough. This whole one shot took 23 minutes, actually 24 minutes as I'm still going. It's obviously going to be broken up when you see this because I can only go no more than 15 minutes on YouTube. But for me, it was a very valuable exercise to do, and it's something I'm going to continually, like I keep saying, change up. But just right now, I'm glad I have the conscious self-awareness to be thinking about items like this items like this and thinking about things I want to do before I die, and just kind of getting the mindset and used to death, because not many people my age, of course, think about that. It's very understandable. Why would you? You're very young. You have plenty of time left. If you live a reasonably healthy life, I have at least anywhere from 50 to 80, possibly 90 more years left of life. That's pretty gnarly to think about, how many more lifetimes I can live if I just keep going 23 years from now. So again, kind of just stating my short, brief MO, my mission objective is just continually gain perspectives. So whether that be, ultimately what I want to do with hospice is get into the vigil program. From the vigil program, do something my dad used to do, which was call a program called No One Dies Alone, and that's where you're with somebody that is passing through life, and there is nobody there, no family members, nobody to comfort them, and that's something I definitely like to do. And obviously there's a lot to be gained, and that sounds bad, way kind of thinking about how I'm about to say it. There's a lot to be gained from just being around death like that, where you see somebody's life just pass through them, but also knowing that I'm an individual, I believe, that can offer that person, to the best of my ability, peace, if they're cognitively functioning at least of what's going on in the room. But most of their attention, obviously, all their attention is going to be on them, of course. But, yeah, again, just experiences that are unique and carry valuable weight to them in how I interact with others. Okay, so on that note, peace, love, unity, and respect. This has been the Daily Xander number 149. I hope you enjoyed. A lot longer than usual, of course, but I'm doing it. I am doing it with the Daily Xanders. Catch the next installment. Tomorrow's Daily Xander number 150. I am halfway there to 300 and almost halfway there through this entire process. And I'm really enjoying it, and it'll be really interesting to see even just like 100 Daily Xanders from now, seeing where I was at Daily Xander 150, the first one, and how I've come so far. And this has been an awesome exercise too. So 2 exercises I recommend. Do your own Daily Xanders, whatever form that might be. Doesn't necessarily have to be recording yourself every day, but just become more consciously aware of how you can better improve yourself by holding yourself accountable on things you can look back on and measure yourself on. And do your own bucket list, items you want to do before you die, and go from there and continually evolve it, and ask yourself, how much of these items on here would you actually do if you knew you were going to die in 6 months? And looking at this, for me, it would definitely be a few, right now, the few family things I have on here. Definitely want to get done, of course, and whatever I could with travel, for sure. Yeah, I guess that'd be the next ones. But yeah, I keep talking. Let's just end it. Peace, love, unity, respect. Like I said, catch you next installment. Over and out.